Good morning, friends. My topic for today is how to find peace in every step. 30 years ago, when I started my spiritual journey, I discovered a person who changed my life. Her name was Peace Pilgrim. She was somebody who had dedicated her life as a peace pilgrim, willing to walk and talk and share her devotion to a life of peace. And what excited me about her was her authenticity, her simpleness, her gentleness, her in contagious enthusiasm for the idea that it's peace within ourselves that creates peace on our planet. And in this process of reading and studying about her, I kept going, well, if she can do it, then I can do it. Now, I wasn't going to be a peace pilgrim and going without food and until somebody decided to put a meal out in front of me, or she didn't have a schedule of where she was going and what she was going to do. She was just going to rely on the scheduler of the universe, the inner connection she had to know where she was to go and to accept rides and people willingness to host her in her home and talk about this peace that passes all understanding. I'm like, wow, if she can do this, then what's mine to do? Well, mine is to discover the spiritual practices of every step, every challenge, every opportunity is leading me to a clarity of vision and a clarity of purpose, and allows me to transform my life by assuming a better attitude about life. Instead of just being a surface liver, that I could dive deep into the problems of life and to really figure out how to respond to what's going on. And it really didn't matter what I said or did, it was what truth that I understood. But what I took away from peace was that I could set out on my spiritual vision to become, as the Course in Miracles would call it, a teacher of God. You see, each of us teaches what we know to be the truth, the way our life goes, and what our own inner beliefs are shared and made manifest on the outside for all to see. And I decided that I wanted to teach and to learn about a spiritual path that was one that it wasn't really the words you said, but the actions you take. It's that fifth principle in unity, that it's not about what's going on in the world and your reaction to it, but where do you live in consciousness, and to act from that inner guidance, to act from that inner experience every step of the way. So Peace Pilgrim was a wonderful teacher for me, and really a fascinating character in American history. But the peace that she demonstrated was more than just what she said. It was the living of this presence, the living of connected to the power of all that is. She had an honesty about what she said. It came like an inner authority of what she believed and what she knew to be true. And she also demonstrated this tolerance for other people. This tolerance of you do you and I'll do me. She could be gentle in her interactions with others. She didn't need to defend against other people's errors and other people's attacks, but rather in her own defenselessness, her safety lied. She was generous and caring and patient. She was faithful in all the small things, and as she was faithful in the small things, larger things were revealed. And she was open to an inner experience of the whole Spirit of God. These 10 characteristics are what the Course in Miracles call the place of peace. It's the demonstrations of a peace-filled life, guided, directed from that inner experience. So I want to give us a chance to do an experiment with this visualization of these characteristics of one who knows God. I want to invite you to spend the next few minutes visualizing a peace that passes all understanding. So bring to your mind a specific relationship, a situation that you're currently dealing with, or perhaps a more general situation you find yourself in frequently. I, for example, often imagine myself helping customers at the store where I work. So just imagine the setting, the people involved, the circumstances as clearly as you can, and take time to notice the various thoughts, feelings, words, images that come up as you think about the situation. Now become especially aware of those thoughts that are angry, judgmental, fearful. In short, notice all those unloving thoughts. Notice how you see yourself behaving in this situation, time and time again, paying particular attention to the behavior that is unloving. As I share this visualization, let my words become your words. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable, or enjoy the beach. We'll begin with an intention to embody peace, and then I'm going to lead you through a series of visualizing various characteristics of peace, and ask that you imagine yourself embodying this characteristic in your situation, letting that characteristic replace the unloving thoughts and behaviors that you brought to mind previously. Now see yourself as thinking those thoughts, speaking these words, acting in ways that reflect this characteristic. Try as best as you can to see yourself embodying this in every situation. The goal of this exercise is not to judge yourself for your unloving thoughts and behaviors. It's simply to inspire a vision of how you might respond if you were filled with the peace of God and lived as an advanced teacher of God. So let us begin. As a result of faithfully following this path of peace and joining with others in the common purpose of following a path of peace, I invite you to gratefully receive everything necessary, every characteristic, every thought that will allow you to fulfill your special role in this loving, peace-filled journey. Be blessed with these gifts. Become the living embodiment of goodness and love in this world. I trust this situation completely because I recognize that it is truly governed by a gentle power of the peace of God. Because of this, I understand all things, events, encounters, circumstances, including this one, are truly helpful to everyone. I am perfectly honest in every way. Everything I think, say, and do is absolutely consistent. I live in perfect integrity. My thoughts are in agreement with each other. I keep my word. When I say what I will do, I do it. See yourself in this situation following through with this level of integrity. For this integrity brings you deep peace of mind. Feel how peaceful this can be. I'm tolerant of everyone and everything because I don't need to judge them. All things and all people are equally acceptable in my sight. Apply this to this specific dynamic, to the people and the events in this situation. I'm tolerant because I do not need to judge. I'm wholly gentle because I recognize that in truth, I can neither harm nor be harmed. I understand that there is no gain to come from harming anyone or anything. See yourself acting kindly and gently in this situation. Your gentleness is not a weakness. Instead, it is the source of your strength. Feel that strength now. I am joyous because I fear nothing, and I've learned that I cannot suffer. See the suffering in this situation vanish. My joy is my song of thanks to my Creator. How joyous it is to share this life of the divine with one and all. I'm utterly defenseless because I have no illusions to defend. Thus I see no one as a threat to me. I see nothing as dangerous. Look upon any fearful aspects of your situation with this in mind. I see no threat. I see nothing as dangerous. As I lay down these defenses, I find safety, peace, joy. I am generous beyond measure because I recognize that is the only way to keep what I really want is to give it away. I'm ready to give away anything I have if doing so serves this plan for love and peace. So see yourself freely giving in this situation, freely giving away any material resources, but give the true gift that they represent, the love of God. By giving the love of God to others, you ensure that all, including yourself, will be recognized that the love of God is theirs to give. Feel this love return to you as you give it away. I am patient with everyone and everything because I realize that peace is certain and will unfold in perfect timing. I understand that everything that has ever happened to anyone, including this situation, has served to benefit the world. Even so, I'm willing to reconsider all of my past decisions if they have caused pain for anyone. Look upon this situation. Reconsider any past decisions concerning it. Realize that peace is certain now. I am faithful, consistent, unwavering in applying what I have learned from this path of peace to each and every situation in my life. See yourself applying these lessons to this situation now. This faithfulness to your path reflects greater faithfulness and devotion to the power of the universe, to God, to all my brothers and sisters. In faithfulness to them, I rest in quiet certainty and peace that this certainty brings you now. Finally, I am open-minded, open only to hearing the voice of the God within me, and closed to the voice of judgment and condemnation. I listen to the Holy Spirit's voice and no other, and my forgiveness of this world is made complete. For when I have completely forgiven, this world will sparkle with a newness and a joy and a shining glory beyond what I can presently imagine. It is given me to bring glad tidings of complete love to this world. Blessed am I, for I am a bringer of peace. So that visualization is about the qualities and the character of being filled with the peace in every step. I don't know about you, but when I listen to that, when I experience that, I am lifted up out of the fears and worries and battlefield of this world into a consciousness that helps me to be inspired to express the peace of God, to be tolerant of others, and to help others to understand there is a peace that passes all understanding of the traumas, and allows us to be that light, to be that love, to be healed in a way that allows our presence to inspire and encourage others. So that's what I hope today's experience of visualization of these characteristics of peace in every step will bring for you that opportunity to turn around and do it for others. Peace to you.